Oh, what is going on? You already know it's Orlando, and today we got a good one for you guys. A lot of you guys have been struggling getting them badges, and well, I made a stretch big, and I got to get my shooting badges, and I know you guys need your shooting badges. That's why you guys clicked on this video, and you guys know I'm the master of methods because last year in 2K19 I had the best my career method for repping up, and now this year I think I got a pretty good method on getting these shooting badges pretty quickly. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video.
If you're looking to buy or sell a 2K account, make sure you hit up Sports TMV, the most reliable account service in the 2K community. He has a bunch of accounts with high overalls, max badges, and more. Make sure you let him know Orlando in Chicago sent you.
Everyone's gonna start my career without any badges. I had no badges and I started my career, so we need a beginner's method first, okay? Because not everyone's gonna be able to do the advanced method, so we're gonna go over both of them. This is the basic method. For the basic method, guys, I was playing on all-star or pro. You can do either one. You do not want to do Hall of Fame right now because you have no badges. All right, y'all have no badges. There's no point. I'm playing on the Hall of Fame. You're just gonna struggle shooting, and it's just like a pain. It's just a lot harder on yourself. So wait until you when you get into the advanced method. We'll be talking about after I talk about the basic method. Then you guys can put it on Hall of Fame 12-minute quarters. But for right now, I'll do like 12-minute quarters on pro or whatever. The basic method, if you're just getting started and you guys don't know what to do with this and you have a shooting build, make sure you guys can shoot pretty good, like have an 80 plus mid-range or 3-point shot, or both, it helps. Or if you guys got it in the 70s, I don't know if this method's gonna work, but you guys can try it out because my build, my stretch, he's got like an 86, 87 3-pointer and a 90 mid-range. All right, so you guys know. So what I did when I had no badges was I just shot a bunch of mid-range shots because I know my midi was at a 90, so I know I would be able to hit a bunch of middies. So I would just ask for the ball when I would be in the mid-range area and call for a screen. And any single time they would set a screen, the guy who's defending you always backs up. I don't know why he backs up, but he backs up and he leaves you butt cheeks open, like you're wide open, like crazy open. You get a free mid-range every single time. And those mid-ranges, every single time you make one, is like 520 points towards like your shooting badge. It's crazy. If you miss a lot, you're not going to get all those points. If you shoot consistently, you're going to get a bunch of points for your shooting badge just shooting mid-ranges. Now you guys are going to ask me like, well, I shoot like 10 mid-ranges or 5 mid-ranges and I make them all, and then they start double teaming me, Orlando. What do I do? I've got an answer for you. So when they start double teaming you, this is what I started doing. I started running around the court and just shooting fadeaways. Fadeaways are money this year. They're so easy to make. And I have a stretch big, I'm slow. And if I can get open hitting middies, you guys can too. I was talking to this one dude who has a pure sharp, he has a sharp shooting build and he's super quick. He says he just calls for screens and runs away and the guy gets stuck and he's open for a fadeaway midi or 3-pointer every single time. So I feel like if you have a sharpshooter or a guard build who can shoot this method, you're going to be able to get more, rep points for your badges than I am because you're faster, so you're able to get open easier. For me, I kind of struggle, so I got to do a bunch of finessing. You guys can see in the clips. I do all sorts of finessing to get open for these middies or on fast breaks. I already know they're going to be double teaming me, so I just run and do a fadeaway in the corner and shit like that, You just got to get yourself open, okay? I also call for screens myself and try shooting fadeaways off of that before they double team me. And then when the second half starts or a new quarter starts, they normally don't double team you anymore, so you do the original method again, shooting middies, and then when they double team you, do the fadeaways, and by the time that's over, the game is over and you got a bunch of rep, Also for the beginners, guys, if you have a post scoring shooter or you have like your post fade maxed out, I forgot to mention that you guys can do post step back shots for for rep. They're really easy. I tried them. They're not as consistent with me, but I still make them and I do them sometimes, as y'all can see in these clips. So if you guys are comfortable with that, I have post hop number 10 on, and I just, you know, press back on the joystick, press square, and boom, you do the little post hop, and yo, you can get easy buckets like that too. Now, after, you know, you're doing the basic method, every single time you're going to want to do your practice drills, team practice drills. You guys go straight to them because these give you a lot of rep, especially on certain days. They're going to give you 3 times, 4 times, 2 times the rep for your badge progress. So you want to make sure you go to every single one. And then there's only 2 drills you should be doing, okay? 2 drills. The easiest one in the world is the free throw freaking shooting drill. All you got to do is shoot like 16 or 17 points worth of free throws. It's freaking easy. But some of y'all might suck at free throws, or you're, you know, you didn't upgrade your free throws all the way because you didn't want to shoot free throws. So we need a backup plan for you guys, right? Well, I did find another drill that's super easy. Instead of, you know, just shooting free throws all day, or if you get tired and bored of shooting free throws, do this other drill. This is the mid-range contested drill. You guys can see this one right here. It's super easy. There's actually a glitch in this drill too. Any single time they pass you the ball by the free throw line, you don't have to stop. Just run right through it and make a layup, and it counts as a made shot in the drill. You know, any single time they give you a pass in the middle, just take it in as a layup, and it's a free bucket, free point. In this drill, you should be able to get 3 out of 3 stars every single time. No excuse, unless you really suck at shooting mid-ranges, but it's really easy. I had no badges and I was doing this drill, and then I started doing the free throw drill, and then when I always get 3 stars. These are all 3 out of 3 star drills, okay? Okay, so now you work that system out. You know, you do that over and over and over again until you want to get a specific sort of badges first, okay? The badges I recommend getting, if you want to grind all your badges, you can always change them later on. I recommend getting, you know, quick draw to get for, because, you know, I ended up getting it on silver. I like the speed. I'm gonna eventually get it on gold, maybe on Hall of Fame, but for right now I'm sticking with it on silver so I can shoot faster and I'm not so slow. And then after that, you know, you want to max out your range extender to Hall of Fame, because a range extender is different from limitless range this year. This one helps you shoot mid ranges from further at a more consistent basis, and it just helps you shoot 3-pointers anywhere better. Like, that's what I noticed. I got it in a Hall of Fame and I started getting way more greens and started shooting way more consistently. Range extender to Hall of Fame, get quick draw to silver. And the other badge I really been liking for my other method in my career is green machine. Green machine, like if you shoot 1 green light, you're gonna be able to get other green lights after that easier consistently, because I don't know, it just boosts your green lights after you make one. So that badge, I got that one on gold and I'd be greening a lot. You know, y'all be seeing in these clips, all right? So after, you know, you grind those badges out, you can do my advanced method that's going to give you way more badge progress rep, okay? This one's kind of like my method from 2K19, and I'm using it in 2K20 to get badges, all right? So what I pretty much do is, you can still shoot mid-ranges. Mid-ranges, you know, give you good points and it gets your takeover bar up. But by now, you're going to be able to fill out your whole entire takeover bar so you can get team takeover. So the goal is to shoot mid-ranges and 3-pointers until you get team takeover. So I shoot a bunch of middies. Sometimes I do fadeaways because fadeaways give you good points. But I like shooting a bunch of 3s now too, because they give you really good points. And I have, you know, those new badges. So I call for a screen at the 3-point line, you know, and then, you know, they normally sag off you again. They're like stupid, you know, and at the 3-point line, they never double team you. They just never do. So you can do this all day. Call for a screen and you get a wide open 3, okay? Wide open. And they start playing tight on you after the screen. You can run and shoot a fadeaway 3, or run and shoot a fadeaway midi, or get a midi of some sort. And it's just easy buckets. Or if worse comes to worse, you know, you can also, you know, do a pick and roll with your buddy if they're like, you know, really playing tight defense on you and he has an open dunk or layup. Pass it to him. Your meter's going to go up. And boom, after your team takeover meter is full, you activate that, you know, and then all you got to do is, you know, you run point guard now. You call for a pick and pop with your own player. So you want to be on the side, wherever your player is at, call a pick and pop. He sets a screen. You run, you know, one direction. You pass it to your own player and he's open for a midi or a 3-pointer every single time. And when that team takeover is on, you just like hit everything. Like I have the spot up grand badge, or whatever it's called, the takeover, you know, the spot up takeover badge. So every single time I hit myself on a spot up shot, you know, dude, I hit them like 80-90% of them, and most of the time they're like contested. I'd be shooting in the guy's face and they'd be going in. Like, it's crazy, man. That badge is OP, especially when you're getting a dime from the point guard, you know. So that's what I do. I just do that and start shooting a bunch of, you know, do a bunch of pick and pops and do that until the meter runs out. And then by the time the game is over, you know, I've scored anywhere from 60 to 80 points in a game. And then after that, you guys can get to like a quarter to a half a meter of your badge progress. So if you have 2 really good games, you can earn a badge in 2 games, just 2 games. That's like the method I found out, and it's working for me right now. We don't have to do this to grind rep. We just got to do it to grind badges. So if you guys have a better method than this and you're getting way more points, because I know I've seen some people getting playmaking badges in one game. Every game you get a new playmaking badge. But for shooting, I feel like this is the best method. I'm a stretch. So maybe if you're like a guard and you can shoot more and get more open easier because you're faster and more in control of the game, you know, maybe you guys can, you know, do way better than I can because I'm only on a stretch. But that's good for you guys, you know. At least you guys know my strategy. I hope this video helped you guys out. So make sure you guys drop a like on the video for me. All right? All right. But that's it, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'm the Yo, and I'm out.
Look at me now, I came up. I've been thinking back then when I almost gave up on the game, cause I never got in my way. Never got my mama whip on the driveway. I've been making all hits on a Friday. Back then